Disappearing ships and planes have haunted history, but one of the strangest legends speaks of a train that never reached its final station. It was an ordinary evening departure, a scheduled route through remote forested countryside beneath a sky heavy with approaching storm clouds. Passengers boarded without suspicion, carrying luggage, letters, and small routines of daily life that felt completely unremarkable. The locomotive whistle echoed once through the valley, then the train vanished into thickening fog along the tracks. Hours later, the train had not arrived at its destination, and no signal was received from its crew. Search teams followed the railway line at dawn, expecting a derailment or some obvious mechanical failure. They found the rails intact, the bridges stable, and no sign of wreckage anywhere along the route. Then came the first unsettling discovery. The train was located standing silently on a remote stretch of track. Steam still rose faintly from the engine, as if it had been abandoned only moments earlier. Inside the carriages, luggage rested in overhead racks, newspapers lay open, and cups of coffee remained untouched. Not a single passenger or crew member could be found anywhere near the train or surrounding forest. Footprints ended abruptly near the tracks, as though dozens of people had simply dissolved into air. Some investigators suggested bandits or kidnappers, yet no ransom demands were ever delivered. Others believed toxic gas from the locomotive might have forced passengers to flee into darkness. But no bodies were discovered, no signs of panic, and no scattered trails leading away from the railway. Rumors soon spread through nearby villages, transforming the incident into something far more mysterious. Stories claimed strange lights had been seen hovering above the forest shortly before the disappearance. Others insisted the train had crossed into a region long associated with unexplained phenomena and vanished travelers. Newspapers sensationalized the event, calling it the final journey of the ghost train. Authorities eventually closed the investigation, citing unknown circumstances and lack of conclusive evidence. The train itself was dismantled years later, its metal recycled, its carriages scattered and forgotten. Yet the story never disappeared, returning whenever fog drifts across lonely railway lines. Travelers still claim to hear distant whistles echoing through valleys where no train should exist. And somewhere in the silence of the forest, the final journey may still be unfolding beyond our understanding.